Okay, so it's a little bit different today because I'm showing you an app. Well, it's a service rather than an actual gadget. And so I thought the best way to show you that is to actually use it so you can see how it works. So yeah, it's Norton Genie, which is a free scam detection service that they're running at the moment. So you can just Google up Norton Genie on your web browser, and you can put your suspicious link into it there. But there's also an app for both Android and iOS devices. So yeah, basically it's a pretty simple interface. Let me do a bit of a screen record so you can see exactly what I'm looking at there. So yeah, basically, when you get one of those emails that says, click this link to do something, we've all been taught, not to do that, right? But sometimes you're doing something and you're expecting a link. But sometimes the scammers are really, really clever, and they know that you're in the middle of doing something and that you're expecting a link. For example, when you get those texts that say, are you expecting a package? If so, you need to pay some money. Click this link. We've all received those texts probably, and we know not to do that. But wouldn't it be great to put your mind at ease and know that yes, it's really a scam? And that's where Norton Genie comes in. So we open it up, and if for example, I was setting up a D-Link mesh Wi-Fi system yesterday, and that involved creating an account for that particular Wi-Fi system, and then I had to activate the account. So like I say, I'm expecting an email from D-Link with a button on it that says activate account. Now normally I would just click that because yes, I am expecting that, but now I can take this extra precaution just to make sure the bad guys aren't just waiting for an opportunity like that to steal my identity. So we can just copy that link and then go back to Norton Genie, paste that link in there, scan it, and then it uses all of Norton's anti-cybercrime resources to have a look at it. And as you can see there, it says on the screen, it's not a scam, and helpfully says, can I help with anything else? So that's good. I know that I can go ahead and click on that link. Unfortunately, it doesn't always work. So I got another email just today from somebody that I was a little bit suspicious of, because the email says, hi Glenn, based on your job title, we wanted to see if you would be interested, blah, 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 blah. And I'm thinking, that doesn't sound very personal. It doesn't sound like I've really got an existing relationship with whoever's sent me this completely unsolicited email. And they sent me a report that they wanted me to have a look at. So, might be valid. So I thought, well, this is a classic case for Norton Genie. So I'll just click that link. I'll go back to the app. Can I help you with anything else? Let's go back and we'll add that text. Scan it. And it's extracting the text. Checking the URL links. And now this is interesting. So now the Norton Genie is saying it needs more information there. There may be side effects to looking this up, but I should be able to tell you if it's a scam. So, and on the bottom here, I can either skip doing that, I can continue doing that, or I can find out what it actually means by side effects. So I click that, and there's a chance the link won't work as expected anymore. So sometimes, if people send you a link for something, it's for an encrypted document or a time-sensitive link, all that sort of thing. And then if you click on the link, then, you can only use that link once from, one IP address or something like that. So I guess that's what they mean when they say it might not work again. So you might need to have the link resent. I guess that's the worst thing that could happen. Clicking it could alert the scammer that your account is active, but if it's a scam, at least you'll know. So, knowing all those side effects. Do you want to continue? And I go, yes, because I don't really care about what this thing is, given that I don't actually know what it is. So we'll continue to find out. And thinking. So yeah, you can tell that it's really doing its best to try and figure out whether this is something that has been alerted to Norton, whether it's a scam or not. And so it's still thinking. And then it's decided, no, from what I tell, this doesn't seem to be a scam. It looks okay. So so then you've got the confidence of then I can then launch into a relationship with that person who sent me that unsolicited email or not, or maybe it just gave me the chance to take my breath and go, you know what, I've got too many unsolicited emails in my life, I'm going to unsubscribe from that person's mailing list. Anyway, so that's the way Norton Genie works. Like I say, you can do it online on a web browser on your computer as well. It's completely free, so why don't you give it a go next time you get a text or an email or a message, just to play it safe and see if it's safe, and if it isn't, maybe have a second thought.